Morning, folks. I'm Dave Canterbury with Self-Reliance Outfitters in the Pathfinder School. What I wanted to do this morning was I wanted to shoot kind of a proof of concept video for a new idea for product out of our forge at Pathfinder Forge and Tool. We've had a bedroll cookset, a swing arm bedroll cookset on the market for 2 or 3 years. I did the first concept video on that a long while ago, and we've sold several thousand of those cooksets. So I've come up with a concept that's going to kind of combine some of the best features of that swing arm cookset with the features of an 18th century squirrel cooker. And we're going to call that the 21LH model squirrel cooker. So it will be the 21st century long hunter squirrel cooker. And what I've done is I have taken, I guess first what we should do is we should talk about a normal squirrel cooker. So a normal squirrel cooker is 2 pieces. It has a pigtail piece that goes in the ground, and then you can place your hook through that, and you can either put meat on one side or a pot on one side, depending on which way you turn this, because it's friction held by the pigtail, okay? So you turn it around the opposite direction if you want to use the hook so that the weight is on the hook and locks it into the pigtail. Or you turn it around the opposite way if you're going to use the fork to cook meat over the fire, like a small game animal, like a squirrel or something like that, hence the name squirrel cooker. Now, what I've come up with is, you know, on the swing arm cookset, you had the ability to add the rack, and that was awesome. So what I've done with this is we have, the way we make our squirrel cookers, you can see that there is an upsweep in that fork. This is a very elegant fork. It's not just a couple bent pieces of metal that are pointed that you can stick meat with. This is actually a bent fork that looks more like a fork, okay? And it's fairly large. It's probably 3 inches in length, so you can get all the way through a squirrel if you want to. And what I've done is we've added a swiveling hook on this thing. And so what we've done now is we've made it so that you can lay a rack on this fork, basically just like this. You can see I just put the tines right to the edge there. And then I'm going to push down because of that sweep, and because you're at an angle here, you've got some space there to push it down. And so now when you push it down, you can slide this clip lock over the top of it just like this, and it holds that in place. Now, we've put some indentations in this rod so that when you put this on the squirrel cooker itself and lock it in, the pigtail actually locks into those indentations to kind of keep it in place. So we're going to put this over the fire, put a piece of meat on it right now, and show you how it works. Well, listen, guys, that was just a quick video on this new squirrel cooker, 21st century long hunter style. Something that gives you 3 uses in 1 piece of kit to carry. You can use it for a cook rack, you can use it for a meat fork, or you can use it for a pot hanger, all in the same system. Hopefully we'll get these released on Self-Reliance Outfitter in the coming weeks. We've got to make some stock. This was just a proof of concept, and now we've got to start on production. I appreciate your views. I appreciate your support. I thank you for everything you do for our school, for our family, for our business, all of our sponsors, instructors, affiliates, and friends. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can, guys. Thanks.